Okay, just going to walk you through a little install on your H13 harness here. First thing we have is your relay. I typically mount this up first. I'll jump over to the truck here and show you everything. I just have it laid out on the table so we can kind of make sense of it. You'll basically, you got two sides. This is all connecting on your passenger side, the side with the battery, and then you'll have a run over to the driver's side. But so for the passenger side, you're going to run your power. That's going to go straight up to your battery. Another output coming off is the input for the relay. This will connect to the output from your truck. We'll go over that when I get over there. And then the other one coming off of this is the control to the ballast and to the solenoid for the back of your headlight. The ballast also splits and has the ground coming off it, and what I do is I ground right to where I mount the ballast. It's worked fine for me. We'll cover that when I get over there. And this is just an extension. The new harnesses have an extra foot built into them. And they're all labeled, obviously. Ballast, projector just meaning it's going to connect to the connection on the back of the headlight here. And then we'll just go over the back of the headlight real quick since it's here. This is a LS460. MH1s will have, it's basically the same thing. They're just a little bit different here. This is your bulb, the AMP connectors, male and female. You can't screw them up, and then this is the solenoid connection. This is what tells it high and low beam. That again connects to your harness over here, and that's a different connection altogether. So there's really no messing anything up. If you ever have an issue with your high beam not coming on one side, most likely these little wires get pushed out of the back. I've seen that happen a few times. So you just want to double check if that is an issue with a high beam not working on one side or the other. It's most likely these two wires here got pushed out of the back. Well, the one other thing I have is if you do for LEDs, this is the little voltage regulator. It's mounted on the back, and then I just do a quick disconnect on mine. Probably want to do something similar to yours. Typically you would power that off of the auxiliary switches. It just needs 12 volts. You can tap into the truck's LED lights, but I recommend just running a separate switch or to the auxiliary switch, because that way you're not tied into the truck system. If something fails, then that's all separate. And then this is the passenger's or driver's side run. Same deal. You have your ballast, the ground, the solenoid connection to the headlight, and bulb connection. So we'll jump over to the truck real quick. Here we have the relay mounted. Okay, this is just different colored box, whatever. They're all the same. Power, I snake up through, connect right onto here. Okay, and there's two coming off this short. Basically the two short wires coming off the relay. I snake underneath the little subframe there. The one is your input, which we were talking about earlier, and this is going to connect to your truck's. You got your turn signal, your marker light, and this used to previously be connected to the back of the headlight, to the bulb. This is the only input for the system for both headlights, so the other side you will not use. So that's connected there, and the other side coming off, it splits into two. It's the projector output. This is what I was saying. Connects to the back of the headlight to the solenoid, tells it your highs and lows, and the other one down here, it's a lot of wires, goes to your ballast, and then from the ballast it splits to your ground, and this is what we're referring to, the ground right here. This is the most common problem. If one headlight will not come on, it's just not grounded properly. I've also seen these wiggle loose over time. Guys will have a headlight go out and think they blew a bulb or a ballast. 9 times out of 10 that's not the case. You just check your ground right here. I typically sand this little area here. I'll show you on the other side because it's not hooked up, just to make sure I'm on bare metal. And then I run the ground right on top of the mount. There's a lock washer and then the bolt through that. The only thing the little kit doesn't come with also is a washer big enough. I got one kicking right here somewhere. Yeah, like a washer about that size you'll need just for the back side of that mount. Everything else is supplied. And then coming off your ballast, obviously, this is the AMP connection, goes to the back of your headlight to the bulb. I think that pretty much covers this side. Yep. Okay, so then there's the run to the driver's side. I typically now I'm putting them down here just because it's out of the way. There's a few holes you can zip tie to. Just follow over and I snake underneath here again, and there's plenty of room to come up. You know, you're going to go to the back of your headlight, to your ballast and the ground. And here's what I was talking about. I just sand it down a little bit so the mount on the ballast is touching bare metal, so everything is onto bare metal there, and that connects directly to the subframe, which is grounded out to the frame, so should be a solid ground. Over here, the output, the turn signal and marker light, this is what I was talking about, the other output from your truck. You will not use this anymore, so you can tape that off. Just put it out of the way. I think that's pretty much covers the install. So if anybody has any questions about it, you can always contact me and I can help you through it. Thank you.